Sorry, that song sucked. Terrible intro song, but my bad. Hello traders, welcome to episode 247 of TOB Mitre. I didn't know about that title, it's 247. You could be doing anything, but you're here. No, I forgot to change the title. Let me do that real quick. I changed the title, I just forgot to change the number of the episode, right? So, yeah, it's called Bitcoin Fun with Fibonacci. Tonight we're going to go a little bit into fibs, right? Who would be mad about that? Oh my god, Ray, you're educating about Fibonacci? What? Screw this guy. Alright. Getting on back, and I'm good. So thank you all for being here. What's Bitcoin doing right now? We're looking at the daily time scale. Daily time scale, I tweeted about it, posted in Discord about it. We're showing like nice levels of bullish divergence on a daily time scale after extreme, like a month long of selling, right? Just selling, incessant, man, just won't stop. And so you're hitting some pretty decent support levels, as good as they're gonna be for Bitcoin. You're hitting them with the divergence. So a couple scenarios. The worst case scenario I think is we could sell off one more time. 4-hour bear pull, bear flag. Sell off one more time. Maybe hit 52-week lows between 3,000 and 3,250. We could bottom out maybe and just show another level. You know, just move down. Still show our bullish divergence on our oscillators, whatever. But that'd just be the rule of three. That's why I think worst case scenario we have, you know, just impulse one, then two, and then maybe a third one, right? 1, 2, 3. So we could get that before we break the upside, sure. But right now, I mean, it's just clear as day, is it not? You're seeing it low on price, lower low on price, lowest low on price, higher levels relative strength every time. And then right here, low on price, your lowest low on price, you have to like pull up a microscope for that to see it. You can barely even see it. It's there though. It's very real. But just the inability to bounce here might give us reason to believe we might sell one more time, then get our retrace. We did not get, I'm sorry, from a high to low on a daily, we did not get a 38% retrace. We got like a 32 to 33% retrace. It's just not common. Right? It's just not a common retrace. It's a shallow retrace, all right? So, whatever, man. That's Bitcoin for now. Looking at the daily, did have a bearish engulfing, or if it's not bearish engulfing, it's bearish Arami. That's for sure, man. Pretty much matched your previous day's candle, sold off any kind of gains you had yesterday. They're all gone, all right, or the day before. This daily closed about 4 hours ago, so still showing just price action, just low volume, no demand. That's why one more leg down could make sense. Anyway, so I get through chat and then we'll get into some fibs, man. Get into some fibs. What's up, Jason Feller, Shane Grant? XRP is bringing the upside a little bit, 31.6 cents right now. We'll go to the quad screen before we run on to the fibs first. If you want to get their market updates. And Nicholas Brabot, James Glenn, Aaron M. Love you too, James, man. What's up, Depend? Hey, Zed Zerps, Robert Kirk, Mr. Kantomo, Trogdor, Bradford Fisher, what's up, man? Mac Pants, Anonymous, Mad Channel. Thanks, dude. I guess is that like, you know, all the cool kids would say stupid or fat in a good way or a bad way. Interstellar is definitely worth watching. Steg Center, you're missing out tremendously. This is not cinematic advice, okay? Zed Zerps is not sober. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you still enjoy the show, sober or not. What's about John Legend, P. Miller, Kang Logan, here's some Jesus Jones right now. Thanks for just your support day in, day out, man. I know you got my back always. We are done with that 888 ball very, very soon. Okay, the 888s will be fully operational by the time the rebels arrive to launch their assault on the Death Star. Okay, man, we'll be good. What's up, KJ? Anthony Rossano, hello. Congratulations again if you didn't know. Anthony Rosano? Wait, actually, I don't even know if I should. Don't want to spoil anything. Let me make sure. I could definitely get in trouble if I say this wrong. Because I know we had 2 people. Okay, alright, sweet. Anthony Rosano, he proposed to his girl a few days ago. So it's public knowledge now, right? So we're not getting in trouble for that. Someone else is about to propose, but I can't talk about it. So congrats to Anthony, and good luck to the other person that I won't name. All right, sweet. So about long range crypto coming in from Idaho. Kool-Aid Kangs showing signs of life. Meh. Kind of showing signs of exhaustion on selling, because you only lost half your value, like literally like half your value in a month now, right? What's up, MK Man, Blue Patient, Sahib, Coach K, Ultra C Jesus Man, Crypto Never Dies. What is that? Isn't that from the Karate Kid or something? I can't remember. Something. Ready for your lesson teach? I don't know if that's how it works, man. Hey, Devin. Matt. What's up, dude? Pat McLaughlin. Fibonaccios with the holy guacamole made of Bitcoin tortilla chips with a side of tequila, right? King Logan, is that how I'm supposed to say it? Probably, right? You're here to learn, Peter Pie? Oh my god, people want to learn things? I'm going to leave you on suspense just a little bit while I engage your chat like I do every single night, right? Or those donuts tied to Bitcoin. Those donuts make me go nuts. Real Mike, man. Okay. What's up, Amit? Dow Jones Death Cross. I don't know. S&P 500 got it, or the Qs got it. So probably they're all kind of doing the same thing. What's up, Crypto Red Eye? Yeah, market's just very volatile right now. Up and down. A lot of up and down. Barty's saying congrats to Anthony, man. Zed, you're in trouble, man. Get wrecked, dude. It's all good. Hey, Light Yagami, man. And there's Burkus Games. All right, let's take a look real quick at what? Okay, wow, that was laggy. We'll just keep the Christmas gifts right here for now. All right, here's Ripple. Ripple's been in a downtrend, right? Been in a downtrend for a while, right? Since, I mean, it all kind of started November. You know, we had higher highs really up November 7th. It's been lower highs ever since, but then the lower lows really started picking up on that third leg down for Bitcoin. As we talked about, once we broke this little flag channel, whatever, I don't know if the pole was like well established. A lot of like up and down in here. Doesn't look as good. You normally just want to get big red candles down, no indecision, just straight down impulses. We didn't really get that, right? So that's why we had both targets. But this target seemed to make more sense, and it seems we hit it, right? We hit that target, and now we're just upsloping and consolidation. Very close to that downsloping resistance. We've already talked about targets between the 382 and the 618. That would be between 33.5 cents and 36.4 cents, all right, if we can break these chains. I don't know, man. Here's Litecoin, top right of your screen, ascending running wedge. Target was hit, the very bottom of the pattern. And then your secondary target, your 1272, 2370 was hit, and that's where we're kind of holding 24.25, maintaining prices. All right, right there. So I just don't know, man. I think it's just all tied to Bitcoin, right? And then you got top left, you got Ethereum in a similar downtrend like the rest, but it's forming a rising wedge, right? I mean, it's maybe not valid. It seems like we're starting to pivot here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 touch points if we can hold here and maybe run. If Bitcoin wants to do it. Bottom left of your screen's XLM US dollar, where unfortunately, man, we had critical support. These purple lines, you see them, they're so important. We just smashed right through them, right? And we back tested, failed to break them, and then dumped again. All right. So now we're trying to find a bottom. For now, we fibbed for the bottom, high to low. I haven't even touched 236, have we? So just really bad. Could continue selling off, especially if things go sour for Bitcoin. All right. Okay. Oh, what the heck? The snow too. Hold on. Let me move this to There we go. Better. Ooh, what is this? The ticker. All right, hold on. Okay, well, that's not good. Oh, okay, gotcha. Boom. Wait. There we go. Sweet. Sometimes when I add new things to my overlay, it'll be on top. All right. So. What the heck, man? It's just lagging, dude. Okay. So, Fibonacci, man. Fibonacci. Let's talk about it for a second. Okay. So pretty much fibs, they're just a sequence of numbers, Fibonacci, all right? And really the main thing with them, like the main goal, what is it? Identifying potential, oh my God, reversals. That is like the main freaking reason we use it, right? So you don't just look at these fibs by themselves, never, right? Just because Fibonacci is, oops, very, very powerful, it doesn't mean that you should just be using fibs alone, okay? Because there's so many other things involved with it. The coinciding variables will never change, right? Even though we're teaching you about fibs tonight, you want to use a divergence, candle patterns, right? Like Harami's, engulfing candles, right? At critical levels, and you want to be trading with the trend, right? So you've got the 382, a 38.2. Well, actually, let's just let's go the 23.6% retrace. This is considered your shallow retrace, right? Then you've got your 382, 38.2% to 50% retrace. That is your moderate retrace, right? Then you've got your 61.8% retrace, which is what we call a golden retrace. This is the reciprocal of the golden mean ratio, which is the 1.618, right? So it's the opposite. But we just call it golden retrace. That is just a deep retrace, even though we have much deeper retraces, okay? You got the 78.6% retrace. And then, you know, shouting out to Larley long ago, taught me the way of the 886, 88.6% retrace, which is, you know, these are both really deep retraces. I should probably just put these together, okay? This is really weird. I like looking at all these monitors, okay? So, your deepest retraces, right? Okay. So those are the, you know, the way you would look at it, the tiers of retrace, but your common retrace zone, which I talk about all the freaking time, is going to be between 38.2% retrace and the 61.8% retrace. Okay, here's the thing. 50% retrace is not Fibonacci. Okay, this is according to the Dow theory. The Dow, or Dow's theory, whatever you want to call it. Dow's theory states oh my god, is it really doing that? Hold on. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. You can hit OK just in case. Why is it doing that? There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So, you know, another thing about it, just some more basics, right? Leonardo Pisano Bugallo, between, 1170, 1250. He was an Italian mathematician from Pisa, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. He's credited with introducing the Fibonacci sequence to the West. All right. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, 233, 377, 610, and so on, right? So that's nice, right? Nice knowing all this stuff, right? Screenshot or whatever you want to do, but that's not really going to help anyone trying to understand Fibonacci, right? Like, not at all. Okay, this won't be saved. This is on another monitor, so it's going to get wrecked anyway. I'm just deleting all this stuff, man. So we can just kind of go into, like, Fibonacci, like, letting it go to work. All right, first thing I think you should know about fibs, okay, is when you're doing Fibonacci, you should never, ever, okay, first off, let's go with the most simple thing. All right, let's pull up this little thing down here. All right. Right here, this second little thing on your left, I don't know, you call it tab. Here's your fib retrace. This is what you're going to be using, Fibonacci fib retracement. Okay, you're using that. That's how you're going to fib. All right. So hold on a second. So let me real quick. Anytime you want to, go in and augment your Fibonacci, make sure you just plot it and then double click on it. Double click on your fibs, right? Here's your tool. This is what you want to have, right? Make sure you have the 23.6% retrace, 0.236, 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, 0.786, 1, 1.618. Make sure, though, also you have the 0.886, important. It's another Fibonacci. Make sure. Fib extensions, again, the 1618, the golden mean ratio. Have the 2618, 2.618, 3.618. These are way out there. Okay, you're normally not going to be needing these, but sometimes with these stupid S coins, right, they will go nuts, right? And you'll be like, okay, we don't have much data. They're just going to the 2618, 261.8% retrace or run up from the top, right? So make sure you have these outer Fibonacci's, all right? Okay, also 1618. Before that, though, you want to have the 1.272. Okay, the 1.414. These three are very important fib extensions, all right? 1272, 1414, the 1618, all right? Sweet. So now we know we've got, okay, you can do whatever you want with the, how it looks and stuff. Mine is, I've got the levels clicked, extend my lines out, and then have all my labels to the right. Just gets everything out of the way. No background at all. Background's annoying, dude. No way. That's so ugly. No thank you. Clear, clean, crisp, Bob Ross tee, right? So just make sure you have your everything kind of set the way I've got it. If you want them my way. If not, go ahead and do anything you want, right? But, okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing, make sure you're reading a book. When you fib, you're always going from left to right. You can never, ever go from right to left, okay, because there are two anchor points with this tool. All right, get our tool, you click it. Let's say, okay, and the thing about Fibonacci is it is relevant to where we're retracing, right? So if, say, we broke down, right, we hit this high on May 8th, May 5th, whatever, and we had a huge move down. When we finally found a swing low, which was when we broke to the upside and made a higher low, right? When we retraced from a high to low, we hit that 236, right, again. And we broke down, but then we ran, right? And what did we talk about? Your 236 are shallow. Your 23.6% retraces are shallow retraces. But then between the 38 and 50% retrace, that is your just moderate retrace. But then you've got your golden retrace. the 61.8% retrace. We see it all the time, right? Once we hit that, look what happened. How do you know this is going to end? You don't really know with Fibonacci, but you know at least with Fibs that it's an area where we can look at other oscillators, other indicators to give us reason to believe we might be screwed here because the trend is bearish. You can clearly see it. Double click. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's see what's going on. Oh, well, there you go, man. Actually, on this one, we didn't have any bearish. This was the weird one, right? This was, hold on, let me show you in this bad example, okay? This was after the inverse head and shoulders and the broadening top measure moves were hit. Both of them were perfect. Let me show you real quick. All right. Okay, we went from the high here to down here. Hey, look, man. Another retrace, a 61.8% retrace again. But this is the way you really want to use Fibs, okay? You're at that golden retrace, right? And it could go higher, sure. But look what happened. You had coinciding variables with your Fibonacci in a bear trend, knowing that this is probably it because we have bearish divergence on the MACD and bearish divergence on the RSI, right? At your golden retrace in a bear trend. And look what happened after that. But again, sorry about the last example because there wasn't really, that was like the first time of the whole move down. All the moves down, we didn't show any, and it was just because that broadening top, I think we just went too high, too fast. But again, from a high to low 61.8% retrace, high to low 61.8% retrace, that's where we reversed our price action, okay? So that's finding targets to the downside, right? You found a swing low, you're running up, so you're looking to see how far we retrace from a high to low, okay? But you can be like, well, how do we, the other way around? Okay, simple. So we just pick a random spot, okay? Let's just do our high. Here's a swing low, right? We found a very clear, apparent swing low. You're looking for a retrace when we're in an uptrend, right? You go from the bottom to the top. What did we do? Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, are you freaking kidding me? We came down and we touched the 61.8% retrace, 29.99, and then we bounced. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I can't even believe this, man. I'm freaking out right now. Okay? You should freak out too. This is why you gotta love technical analysis. It's so awesome. Unfortunately, in this situation, the move down was so severe, so abrupt, we got no coinciding variables to help us here. All we had was looking left, a horizontal line support back from June of 2017. Sometimes you're just not going to get exactly what you want, the idealistic situations. But guess what? If you don't get ideal situations, trading is probably not the best idea. You have the choice to choose when to trade. You have the choice to have those coinciding variables, when to take the trade, when not. There's so thousands and thousands of charts out there, right? So you can look and wait for those daily 618s to be hit with the bullish divergence, right? How wonderful is that? Okay. So remember, when you're looking for targets, when you're in an uptrend, you go from the swing low after the run up. When we finally find that swing high, we fib from the low to the high, and that's how we find a 62% retrace, okay? Or 78, that's your golden retrace, very deep retraces down here, getting crazy, getting scary. All right, so that's how you fib from an uptrend, and then fibbing from a downtrend is from the, again, just gonna repeat this, repetition's king, from the high to the low, the swing high to swing low, 61.8%. You gotta be kidding me, dude, all right? And that is a little lesson in Fibonacci. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, that bell, that sub, okay? Burn it in your brain. This is not financial advice, but don't not have this in your strategy. Fibonacci is king, all right? Anyone who tells you it's not has no idea what they're talking about, okay? They've probably been charting for 3 months if they say that this isn't real. This is insane. This is like the most real thing out there. I mean, dude, the 618, 1618, they're in spiral galaxies, math, art, science. Dude, it's everywhere. It's math, dude. It's sequential stuff. Math doesn't lie, neither do fibs, okay? And once you get, I'm telling you, once you get the Fibonacci down into your strategy, you will do a lot better. You'll have a better grip and understanding on these candles, on retraces, on swing lows, swing highs, right? All right, so remember, don't ever use Fibonacci by itself. You try to use Fibonacci with other variables, with, you know, bearish, bullish candle patterns, with oscillators, you know, divergence, convergence. So that's it. Here's another thing about Fibonacci. I know we're not quite done. I just don't want to. If you're ever in doubt about a swing high and swing low, when in doubt, go to the 1-day chart. Always. Okay? Because you're going to have a bunch of mini swing highs and swing lows on the 4-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute. To get the major swing highs, the major swing lows, go to the daily. Easy. That's a rule. Also, never cherry pick. If you're gonna use wicks, for your anchor points, use the wicks on the bottom or top, right? Whichever way. Look, you know what I'm talking about. Same thing, right? Low to high, use the wicks. But if there's a situation where there isn't an actual wick and you have to use the candle body close, make sure to use it at the bottom. Always use candle close to candle close or wick to wick. All right? That's another rule that you need to have, okay? Don't cherry pick. Okay. Hope y'all had fun. I know I did. I always do. Okay. Sweet, man. That was for y'all. I love y'all. All right. Give me a second, okay? Give me a second. I'm going to sit back, relax, enjoy the sights and sounds of the chat this time, okay? Whew. Oh, it's pizza, not pizza. Pizza is not pizza. What? And I feel bad for those who are not able to partake in that education, because that is some serious stuff right there, man. Okay. What's up, Sir Newton? Yeah, I live stream a lot, man. That's my thing. Twice a day for the most part, okay? Awesome, Steak and Stone. I hope you learned something, man. All right. Doubtier Sensei. Doubtier Sensei. Kang Logan. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Is that bottom scrolling ticker nude? Not really. We've had it for a while. I mean, we've changed up the variation a little bit of it. This just looks a lot better, right? Hey, Mama K, man. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Cheers, man. Thanks, man. What's up, Tom H? We Low Crypto Man. What's up, dude? Gangs, dude. Did you jot that down? We Low Crypto Man. That's wearing a clip. Okay, give it to the Kangs. What's up, James L? Brad Fisher, man. I hope you enjoyed that too, man. Chris K, glad you enjoyed it. It's Julia Goskowski. I know you. I know you. Do fibs work on the shorter time scales? Black Plasma, man. Thanks for the Patreon pledge. To do this, man. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, man. Okay. Can't do it without y'all. Y'all got my back. All right. Thanks, you do. So Crypto Minds, hopefully I answered your question towards the end of that little education seg, right? You know, fibs don't really, they can, I guess, but I just like, I don't know, day traders can use it. Like, look, man, for instance, if I'm on the 4-hour, I'm still going to use that. I'll use the swing high right here. It's not the major one, but on the 4-hour, I will. I'll use it. Look, you know, I used it earlier. I got rid of some of this stuff. Look, from your high, more major swing high to swing low. Remember what we did? We couldn't, we got very close to 38% retrace, almost close enough, right? You got like a 36% retrace, 37% retrace, whatever, man. Close enough to getting to that more moderate retrace. The shallow retraces, bear flags, bear or bull flags, right? Pennants. You'll get them sometimes. That's just those are the minor pullbacks before you move down again. You can. All right. So when you start rejecting those prices, it starts getting a little scary, man. That's why I'm saying, though we're starting to show bullish divergence on the daily, we could. A scenario is we could break down one more time before breaking the upside, right?
Is that a joint?
How much for a one-on-one on the stuff you was just talking about?
So I used to do one-on-ones back in the early days. I haven't really done them as of late, but I mean, I gotta figure stuff out. I'm waiting on Stuart on a couple things. I'll have you an answer. Make sure you're in our Discord. I'll have announcements about that, well before the beginning of the year. Okay, so 2019 will be a new year, and one-on-ones it'll be like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. It'll be like, oh my God, they're opening Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, man. And then someone's like, nobody ever comes in and nobody ever comes out, right? It's gonna be like that when 2019 rolls around for one-on-ones and stuff, okay? And merch and other things too, okay? Eddie Betty, man, thanks for 420. Soon, all right? Soon. The factory will be open. Whew. Devin, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Freud and Shiv, hopefully how do you pull it up on the trading? Hopefully I got all that covered, right? Hey, look, we're trying to bullishly engulf. Trying to just straight, nothing going on, right? So. Sweet, man. Sweet. We look crypto man. Yeah, crypto hippie. Yeah. Oh, thank you for your condolences, man. Thank you, dude. If y'all weren't here in the day stream, I did lose my grandmother this morning. Okay, so it's been rough. It's been a tough day. Okay, so it's fun to get into the charts because I forget about a lot, right? When I do charts in education and just hanging out with y'all. Y'all make my life. Y'all make my day better. Okay. What's up, Eli? Good to see you, man. Yep, zoom out when in doubt. Go to the daily when in doubt. That's right. How do I feel about the weekly chart versus the daily? I believe they tell us, both of us, they tell us vital information on both charts. Okay, the weekly is just going to be more significant, but slower than the daily. That's how I feel about the weekly versus daily. One's not better than the other. One's just more significant, but it's also slower. So you're not going to get the moves you desire in a time where you might want to make a trade or something. Okay. Thanks, Cool J, man. Appreciate it, dude. Aaron, thanks, man. Thanks, Bradford, man. What's up, Shirley? Shirley, if you missed out, you might want to rewind, okay? What is this? You need to. I mean, this again, it's not financial advice, but if you're looking at charts, Fibonacci needs to be implemented into your strategy. Okay, it's incredible, man. I've been well, man. Been well. Good to see you again, though, Mo, man. Good to see you, dude. As always. Yeah, the education lessons always get clipped to the Patreon feed. It's a new thing we're doing. We've got a lot already just in the works, right, rolling. So. Sure thing, Shiba. Yep, almost done with chat. There's just a lot of it, so I'm just, hey, man, when I do that, I'm going to, consolidate myself, and then we'll keep rolling, okay? Yeah, of course. I mean, they work, yeah, but again, man, we're talking about where do you find your major swing high to swing low? Okay. Getting a little XRP pump. I wouldn't call it a pump. I would just call it you're moving up a little bit. You can get a room at my house for $100,000 Patreon. This Kentoma is kind of steep, right? It's more than a Tesla, so.
You seem to use Fib, volume, MACD, moving day, and patterns mostly. Other than Fib, what indicators do you weigh your decisions on most? Keep up the lessons. Excellent, yeah.
Thanks, Rob, man, for the 20, dude. Much love, dude. Thanks for the 20 earlier today. Told me I forgot that, man. Thanks so much, man. Love you, dude. Make sure I got this. Fib, volume, MACD, moving averages, patterns. RSI is another one. But I weigh my decisions on how many of those indicators converge, because each indicator, none overlap really at all. They all tell me different things, right? And so when I can get like 4, 4, 4, 5, so let's say, like, for instance, okay, here's Captain Hindsight for you. Let's go to the daily. Let's go to all-time highs. Okay, this is how you make your decision, right?
Is that a joint?
Does the 111 session cover your epic beard strategy? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, if you want, absolutely. Remember, you're on the clock, but you're free. What I would do in my one-on-ones before, I did a lot of them. I will tailor the curriculum to your specificity. Man, sounds good, right? But if you want to, like, ask questions inside of it, I'm gonna have the questions you already had, and then a lot of times we'll get it down, and you'll ask questions, and then you can ask me about my beard strategy. Sure. But I don't even have a beard strategy right now, dude. Like, I'm embarrassed, okay? I've been growing this thing out. This beard has not been this thick I don't know if it's, like, ever been this thick, man. This is, like, you're seeing it at its fullest, okay? Ever. It needs to be trimmed. I might just grow it out until we hit 10K or something, then I'll be homeless, all right? Win homeless, yeah. Thanks, man, thanks. So anyway, let me go back to the other chart, because this will help me. I don't have to, like, screw around with any of my lines. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we're back. Yeah. So here we go. Let's go to all-time highs. Rob R. This is answering questions for you. All right. So, what else do I use? It's not about what else do I use. You almost got them every single thing I use. All right. But just look and see. And this isn't your best, okay? This is not your best wedge pattern at all. It's really like this, okay? It's not your best. It looks actually better on the 4-hour, whatever, but you can clearly see upsloping price contraction at all time near 20,000. So you've got a rounded number. Remember, 10,000, 20,000, 5,000, 1,000, 10, 20, 50, 100. They're all rounded numbers, so they're psychological supports, resistances. When you're in no man's land, when you're at all-time highs, expect major moves to the downside, upside, whatever, when we hit those levels we've never hit before, okay? We didn't even quite get to 20,000. So we use patterns, so the rising wedge. And if you want me to, I can just go to Ethereum and show you a much better looking wedge. Okay. It's actually not, it's like better, but it's not like the best. But dude, this one looks much more sexual. Okay. There we go. This is your all-time highs. 1,400 or something, right? 1420, dude. Elon Musk's favorite Ethereum. Okay, or something. Whatever. I can delete all this because it doesn't matter. So what happened, man? What was going on? Each thing I use, Rob R, that's just a variable. But it's not about the variables themselves that make it powerful. What makes things powerful for your decision making are the coinciding variables, right? So another thing that you could barely even see at the time, but when we got to all-time highs, well, really when we got from a high to all-time highs, we had much lower levels of volume too. So we had, and another thing, your MAs, dude, when you get far away from your 20-day moving average, you should expect, if you're showing bearish divergence, rising wedges, all this volume tapering off on higher highs in your literally $370 away from your 20-day moving average, you should expect to get destroyed. Okay, you should expect it. All right, that's just asking to get murdered. All right, so the rising wedge, 1 and 2-ish, right, with the with the moving average. So 1, 2-ish, 3, 4, 5 variables were all pointing towards lower prices. But guess what? It just happened to be that was the end. That was the end for Ethereum. Now we're down to $90 or something, right? Who even cares? 89.78. All right, Rob Bar. So I hope that helps. That's how you do it. It's not just one thing I use. It's just you find a bunch of different things. And if you can't find a bunch of different coinciding variables, it's not the best trade. You want to have like all of them. That's ideal. Ideal situations is all-time highs, right? What we saw here, 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 and then here. Okay, so Rob Bar, let me know if that helps, man. Thanks. Chat, you let me know if that helps. Okay, that's another part of education too, I guess, right? Maybe we should clip that one too. I don't know. It seems to be a good idea. Anyway, where are we? Oh, blacked out. Sorry. Okay. Of course, I lose all my chat. Love it, man. Love it, dude. Sorry to hear that, Zed, man. Appreciate it, Cave. Pat, man. Wheeler Crypto, man. Thank you, dude. Iceberg. Love you, too, Julia. Peter Pa. Absolutely, dude. Good to see you, too, Via. Timothy, I appreciate it, man. Thanks, Mo, man. Crypto update. Thank you. Much love, dude. Am I thinking near these levels we're at a swing low? I think we're near a swing low, yeah, based on the lack of momentum left in our selling. As you can see, the large amount of selling, right? And then like this sell off, look, just kind of like this, right? I mean, you go from like, right, sell off $928, then it's like sell off, good God, $1,800, then it's like sell off. Well, okay, now let me 953, right? So you can see there's just not as much selling. Like the pressure isn't there as it was, right? So you're getting just tired, and this is like indicative of the you know, look at the flag, the downsloping flag, right? No one's getting the opportunity to really increase their short position at reasonable levels of value. And that's what Fibonacci's for, right? That's exactly what Fibs are for. We didn't hit a 38% retrace. We kind of got close, but not really. Or we could have run up 50%. That'd have been an awesome area to add to a short position if people were already short there, right? We just didn't get it. And so it's like, good, fine. I'm not going to like let the market play me, so I won't go short anymore. I won't add to my short position, right? So people don't, and then that's what happens, right? People have the opportunity, the 50% retrace, to add. We'd have a nastier dump, but we'll look at the dump we're getting. Is stalling, double bottoming, critical area support, and here you go. This is testament to the lack of momentum we've got, right? We're just higher levels of relative strength, lower levels of negative momentum. This was your negative momentum here, and you almost have inexistent levels here, and you made a lower low at those supports. So anyway, what that else, Devin? Yeah, it was off because football. You're right. Personalized beard training for $10,000 Patreon. Oh yeah, let's add it, man. Let's add it, dude. 10K. Sub Timely. UL. Is it University of Louisiana or something? Nice job, man. Yeah, it is all-time high for beard, I think. All-time highs. I think last time I had something like this was in high school, like senior year. We were in the playoffs, and I just said, okay, I'm not going to shave until we're out. We didn't get out till like the semifinals or whatever, so it was getting there. Thanks, Atlanta Cat. And that sucks, dude. Well, I hear you, dude. I feel you, man. All right. Thanks for being here, all y'all. Y'all think that Seth is a member of the Federal Reserve? Y'all should be in Montana. Montana, he's out there, okay? And he is the, you know how in Star Wars you've got like a Jedi and a Sith with equal powers? Well, they could. They are, whatever, the balance of each other. I believe Montana might be the balance of Seth. Okay, we don't know yet, but they've had epic lightsaber duels in chat before, okay? Multiple times. What's up, Extreme Bow Hunter? Good to see you. Have to look at XRP to BTC. Alright, we'll look at XRP to BTC. Why not? Pumping the upside. XRP to BTC. Oh, okay, yeah. So we thought, hey man, you know, hey, bull pull, bull flag. It kind of went down a little bit lower. Right? Did you know? Like, come on, man. Just went a little bit lower, and then we're popping to the upside. But again, not really doing anything that special. And it's not that great. We just saw like some sort of bull pull, bull flag. Here's some more Fibonacci. Let's just get rid of this so it doesn't confuse people. Some more education. We can beat the fibs into you. Okay, we can abuse you with fibs. Okay. Oh my God. So, how do we fib, right? How would we fib in this situation, chat? Well, Ray, we're in an uptrend, right? So it's like, yeah. So you'd go with your lowest low, your most obvious lowest low that probably ushered in the beginning of the move up, the impulse up. So they'll swing low, and we'll just do it real quick for you, okay? So swing low with your fib retrace tool. Swing low, anchor point 1 to anchor point 2. Where do we retrace? 50%. You most commonly retrace, right? You give up 50% of your value after an impulse up. Charles Dow is seeming to be pretty true. We didn't hit the 61.8% retrace, did we? No, we did not. Get rid of these fibs, old fibs. All right, so just in between. Remember, it's not always foolproof. Sometimes you'll hit, like with Bitcoin, with that, you know, that fall, was it rising wedge back October or something like that. We hit between the 50% and 618 before we dumped. Okay, so we were very we were right there. Just, it's a good gauge, but make sure you never fib alone, right? Or you never use the fibs by themselves. You want to fib with coinciding variables, right? So like, okay, let's see, low on price, lower low on price, lowest low on price every time. And you want to remember the thing with Fibonacci, and sorry I forgot about this, these things, well actually I was thinking about, sorry, get into divergence. When you're using these oscillators, they're set by default, and what you should use, everyone else uses the candle body close, not the wick. Okay, so if you have a candle body low close, that's the confirmed closure of a candle. Why use the wick for, you know, divergence? Okay, so you're making a lower low every single time. Confirmed. Look what happened from this low to this low, right? Higher levels of relative strength, right? So yeah, that some bullish, just a little bit of bullish divergence, not much. I didn't really get any good kind of divergence here. It just popped to the upside. Not really sure why. I don't see any kind of real support, I don't think. Not really seeing much why we bounced here. Okay. But that's just how it happens, right? You just somehow, and really we haven't even done anything special. Okay, we're just getting back above the 220 and 50 MA, big battleground right here. You can see all the MA is just kind of clumped up, gross. Eventually we'll get done congesting our price action. This is just price action congestion right here, okay? That right there. You just, what are we doing? Up, down, up, down, up, down, chopping around. This is not congestion. This is congestion. And, you know, eventually we'll make a move to the upside downside. But it seems like we're trying the best we can to stay above or try to get back above this 25% trend line of the equidistant channel. We're trying so hard. So yeah, not really that special, Julia, I guess. I mean, I know we broke this down sloping channel, but we're just going sideways, not really doing anything. Trying to stay above that 200 MA. We fell below it, we're back above it. Maybe not for long. The volume is terrible. It's below average, right? It's below our average, making like these just move to the upside. We're not really doing anything. No volume, nothing. Just meh. Not that great. All right. Don't even know this is the swing low yet for real. Okay. But hey, you know what? If you want, you're like, I think this is it, man. Hey, Eddie George, man. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. Eddie George, man. Is that Heisman winner, dude? Is this someone passive aggressively trying to trigger me, dude? Thanks, Eddie, man, for triggering me. Never forget, Tua Tagovailoa will win the national title. Okay, so if we thought that was it, you're like, this is it, man. This is the swing low. Okay, that's the swing low. Then what's going on? High to low. We have just hit the 236 Fibonacci. That's like literally what we bounced off of. You can clearly see it, okay? This doesn't really make sense. Don't worry about it. Even though it is weird how it's like lining up perfectly. Right? You can clearly see we're rejecting a 23% retrace. Hey, Tony Digibite. Tenevra, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Thanks. Alright. Okay, so that high to low, we've hit the 23% retrace. All this behind it doesn't really matter so much for the fibs, because if you're going high to low, this is where it begins. So our retrace has begun, and it's only hit a 23% retrace. That's it. So don't forget about everything else. Okay? From the high and the low, it all begins with the swing low. All right. Okay. Sorry for abusing you, fibs, but we're gonna need to keep beating it into your mind until you're traumatized with Fibonacci. You will see the numbers in your dreams. They will haunt you. But you'll be better at technical analysis because of it. So, whatever, man. What are we doing, Fibonacci now? Yeah, progress arts, just rewind, man. Rewind if you want to partake in the sweet goodness of rich technical analysis. All right, man. Okay, I missed so much chat. How's this happening? Oster Toaster has just popped 10%, Anthony. We are screwed. He is counter Seth. He is inverse Seth. Julia. Yes. Okay, yes. What's up, BitMEX Trades? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, short in the queues. Holy crap, man. I think I might need a beer tonight. Okay. I've been through a lot today. I ate a lot, so probably going to get some complete muscle relaxation for my nerves, man, because it's just been it's been full of emotion today. All right. And I'm really happy that throughout the emotion, I've been able to also positively affect people, right? On a bad day. Hey, WMM007. Thanks for so many to the Gizman. Meet Wilco. He's also a 007 agent. What's up, CGC 1987? That's my year, man. My name day year. Welcome, man. Thank y'all for joining the community. Jesus, people. Thanks, man. All right. Oh crap, man. That was kind of. I haven't really seen many. I think people have just been kind of like, Fibonacci, man. Where are the requests, right? Let's look at Tesla, though. I want to see Tesla because I know Tesla's up 2% today. Apple can't catch a break. It lost a lawsuit or whatever to Qualcomm. Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. Yeah, it had that a nice little 2% bounce, but, you know, it's really just inside the previous red candle. If you did candlestick math on, you know, these two candles, it would be a bullish inside bar or a bullish Rami, whatever. Go to the daily. There's your bullish Rami on the daily doing candlestick math. You can know what the pattern is doing candlestick math. without even looking at it. Okay. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out, but we know that we do have some extreme levels of divergence, right? You got nasty bearish divergence in the RSI. It was pretty bad. Not nasty, but you can see high on price, higher high on price, highest time price, lower levels of relative strength every time. It's the third time now showing it. Sure, we could run up more, of course. But you got to know, after such a tremendous run like this with an exhaustion pattern, that ascending broadening wedge, it could, of course, it can always run to the upside. There's always a percent chance. Know that there's a larger pattern. We've been in this pattern for a year and a half. A year and a half we've been in this right angled and descending broadening formation where you have one horizontal line, a cell wall, kind of like an ascending triangle, but then instead of an upsloping trend converging with that horizontal line, you have a down-sloping trend diverging away from the horizontal line. Okay. Cool thing though is this pattern is bullish just like the ascending triangle. So eventually what could happen if we broke this, your target, the widest area of the pattern from the low to the high, from the breakout, a measured move would put you at $528.94. People think it's crazy now, but I said that before.
Sup my ninja, miss the yo face, miss the family. We'll be back soon. On the real, get a haircut hippie, you look homeless. But now I insist you get a beer, you don't want to look half-assed homeless. You're better than that, Mitchell.
Well, I'll look even more, I can put the whole homeless aspect together. I just need a brown paper bag. I can drink the beer out of a brown paper bag and then it's over, man. Then it's like, my training is complete, right? Or something. Bravo Tars, man, thanks for the 618 to do this, man. Hopefully you got those sales guys making closes, making them make sure they do their calls, right? What's the minimum they've got? How many follow-ups are they doing in the day, right? The sales world, oh, I did it forever, man. It takes me back, man. It takes me back, all right? Always be closing. Make sure they watch that Glenn Ross movie too, as part of your training. Sweet, man. Thanks to 618, dude. XOP Roshi, of course, man. Absolutely, man. It's my pleasure, man. I'm glad you're here to listen, and you wanted that, okay? For myself, King Logan, love you too, dude. Love you too, man. Are you kidding me? Faux stall? What? Whew. Yeah, dude. Can't stop, won't stop. Era, right? Yeah, Apple got kind of wrecked, man. But it's just not good, man. They can't catch a break really right now. They're trying to sell their older iPhones to the Chinese, and Qualcomm sued them or something, because then it's like going against a patent, and like literally the Chinese courts like ruled in Qualcomm's favor, and Apple now is screwed, like with, I guess, more inventory or something. I guess that's going to be the overall effect, where they can't sell all these older iPhones to China, which I'm sure would suck. Okay. Yeah, James Glenman, sure, dude. Absolutely. All right. Thanks for listening, dude. Okay, because that's I can talk all day, but if no one's listening, who cares, right? So it takes both sides, right? And I appreciate you wanting to learn, right? Because there's just so little of that in this world. Most people don't care about getting better, investing in themselves. Most people just want things handed to them, right? It's the instant gratification world. It takes a long time to get these things to click. And I'm trying all I can to articulate how, coinciding variables put together give you a much higher success rate of just looking at one indicator, right? What's up, Billy, man? But you remember, measure move of any kind of right angled and descending broadening formation in a bullish trend, a bullish pattern is going to be more reliable. So there is a possibility in the future we could break this and have a nice run. But we also said don't get cocky, kid, because we do understand from the swing high. Oh, I didn't talk about fib extension. I'm sorry, y'all. Not bad, man. Well, we're going to talk about it right now. Okay. You want some longer term fib extensions because we're on the cusp of all-time highs. How would you fib to get targets above you? Because there's nothing out here. There's nothing here, right? Besides Elon Musk becomes private or something. It's very rare. You don't get many tweets for resistance points. 420, man. So what would you just do? You would just go from the highest, most major swing high, which is back. Fortunately, we're lucky here, okay? We don't have any issues, okay? You could also do it like this. From your previous swing high, which happens to be the swing high here. From high to your low. I can't see this. Hold on. The volume. Where is it? Okay. From your previous high to your previous major swing low. Anchor point 1, anchor point 2. Here are your fib extensions, your 1272. This happens all the time. We'll hit the 1272, we'll get really close to it, and then we'll fail and we dump, right? That's your target, 425, which would wreck Elon, I think. Would they be going private or something, unless he's just lying. You could also hit the 1414. If you break that, you could hit the 1618. We also have really nice upsloping resistance too. So you could coincide when we get up here, hey man, that 75% trend line of the equidistant channel, right? The overall historical channel. We could coincide them, and that could make it easier, right, for us to make a decision. And maybe we'll show some more bearish divergence up there too at the critical resistance point. Look, we've respected the living crap out of this, man. Okay, we did it here too, and here. This 75% trend line, we run up here. There's good reason to believe, no matter, depending on how long it takes us to get there, that will be respected up there. Okay, because it's been respected time and time again before, right? So there you go, man. All right, fib extensions, in addition, what is it? An addendum, what do they call it? To the, let's write down, how long? Hour and 7 minutes. 67 minutes in. Give that to Hulu Crypto Man. Sweet. All right, we'll make sure to have that clipped in the fib stuff. All right. XRP trans feeling of, I don't know, man. Nothing that special right now, and that's not to be like mean, but you know we are in here, man. We're gonna stay grounded. We're gonna keep people grounded, right, on the technical side. So Veramis, dude. My hair and beard look normal. I don't need a haircut every other day. I kind of do need a haircut really, really bad, man. I hate it comes out like this. I like the clean, almost military cut. I just like the clean razor or clippers. I don't really like the grow out stuff. So that's right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Exactly, Prodigal Taurus, man. Exactly. Oh my god, man. Exactly, King Logan, man. Thanks, James K, man. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, dude. Oh, fireworks, do we get it? Hey, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for every day just getting us over that goal line, those 100 likes, man. It's not easy, and it's an honor every single freaking time. Y'all amazing, good. PC guy here, Rob R. You politically correct, man? What you talking about, dude? Thanks, Joey V, man. Thanks, dude. Oh, well, Chad, this community helps me feel better. Okay, in these crappy times. All right. What are they doing? The promotional thing they're doing with Apple, whatever, the cheaper one. Their strategy is off. The Fritz losing some change over there. I don't know. I thought they were just older models. that they were trying to sell to Chinese. Didn't know it was that deep. Thanks, Resi, man. Wobble my jello. Much love. Okay, I'm about to get this beer, okay. Been live for an hour, 7 minutes. Please, if you're enjoying this ongoing education I do all the time, and I'm continuing to do it more and more and more in these streams, please hit that like button, that bell. That's y'all are amazing. God, there goes my chat, man. It just disappears. Restream really pisses me off, dude. Yeah, Krang, the best time to invest in yourself is in a market like this, okay? So you know how to handle the bull market, okay? And you'll be able to see all, you want to take advice or be guided by people that have no idea what they're doing, right? That's a good thing too. Invest in yourself so you can smell the frauds out there. There's a lot of them. There's so many frauds out there, okay? That will try to make you think that they're so good. I mean, like, we keep it really humble in here. We go directly to what the charts say, right? We know what they mean. We know what these indicators mean, and that's all we do, right? What's up, Crypto Cracker Man? The Lord will never put more on your shoulders than you can bear, and we'll meet all in the buy. Time is your friend. Also, read something. I don't know where I saw it. It was awesome, dude. And people might like freak out. Whatever. I get it. No one's Christian, or people are not Christian. I get it. Don't make fun, man. I just gotta find it. I screenshot it, I think. Can't tell me I didn't screenshot that, man. It was so awesome. Huh. Maybe I didn't. Dude. Really? Try to find it. I got this, man. Y'all just give me a second, alright? Okay, yeah. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. Right? Whatever. I know people aren't, not everyone's Christian. I get it. But you get it, man. It's like, you get the message of it, right? Blessed be those who persevere through trial. Right? Everyone's going to face those. It doesn't have to be religious. Okay? Because those people will be rewarded for persevering. Because persevering is the most difficult thing to do. Quitting is the easiest thing to do. Right? So, you'll share the newsletters. Yeah, just post a. Here, I'll just give you a mod crypto update. Post the newsletter about Apple. That'd be nice to just learn some more. All right, you now have authority to post things. Congratulations. Christian meme. Yeah, maybe so, dude. Degenerate heathens, get wrecked. Thanks, Edward Partman. All right, y'all hold on a second. I'm gonna get this beer. Me, sorry. Yeah, I just went to Apple for a sec. All right, with Apple, we gapped down today. We opened at 165.13. As soon as the day began, it seems like we just started selling off, man. 163.45, whatever, our lowest low of the day. Then all day just rallied till we closed at 169.45, right above the gap fill, right above it. Death cross almost looks imminent at this point, right? You can see how fast moving and down sloping that 50 MA is. Here's your 200 MA right here, 194.64. So that the price action doesn't change soon dramatically. Even if it does dramatically, you're probably still going to get some sort of death cross, at least for a second. But let's look at our Fibonacci real quick. All right, how do we fib this? I think there's definitely multiple ways. Okay. So from the very beginning, these are long-term fibs. From the very beginning of the run to the all-time highs. May of 2016, this run really began. All-time highs kind of ended, right? We had a rising wedge, a bearish pattern, but broke out bullishly, like Bitcoin had a falling wedge and broke out bearishly, right? Cool for them. They both hit targets. Apple, much larger pattern. You can clearly see 225 was the target. We hit it perfectly. Crazy bearish divergence up here on the rally, higher high than previous high with, bearish. Look, dude, triple MACD bearish divergence, RSI bearish, just crazy, man. Just so many coinciding variables letting you know you're wrecked here. Okay, when having the dumpening happened from the low to high, look how far we've retraced from our major fibs. Remember your common retrace zone between the 618 and 382. But remember, we know the 382 and 50% are your moderate retraces, with your 618 being the golden retrace, right? But if you're uncertain, you're like, I don't know, man. I mean, this seems like, what about this swing low? All right, this is a very, very major swing low down here from February 2018. You can clearly see it. It's so apparent. It's more apparent than anyone we've seen since the beginning of the trend, right? We can see if we can find a confluence zone. Confluence is when you have two different swing lows, and we're finding a retrace the downside, same high. Well, would you look at that? We do have confluence, right? We've got confluence at the 382 and 618, as well as confluence right here. Look at this. You have an 88 from the swing low to swing high. We have an 88.8%, 88.6% retrace. Sorry, King Logan. 159.05. Hey, 159, 888. That sounds awesome. All right. You have confluence is just the definition is the meeting of two rivers. Okay. So from the low to high, we're about 88% of the way retraced from there. But we're about 50% of the way retraced from that major swing low to major swing high. So the same swing highs, different swing lows. You can clearly see there's a stronger support down here. This is a good area where one could make the assumption that we could reverse our price action here. That's what people do with confluence levels, right? That's another Fibonacci thing, all right? Holy crap. We're at 1 hour and 18 minutes in. Confluence, okay. So this fib stuff can get really, really complicated real fast, but it's important to have a good educator and that really understands it. Otherwise, you're just probably not going to learn anything, right? So that's probably the worst thing you see on YouTube, are people trying to like give their reasons behind their positions or why they think certain things, and they clearly don't know what they're talking about. And it's like, you're not telling me literally anything based on technical analysis of why something should do something, right? That's the big telltale sign when someone can't explain a simple indicator they're using, right? Because they don't truly understand it. All right. Anyway, all right. You get a confluence, Kangs, Apple. It was up today a little bit, but who cares? It gapped down. I don't know how it's going to be affected, right? Tomorrow.
That scripture was so powerful, Mitch, that I converted to the Jehovah Witnesses. Now I will knock on your door every weekend and tell you to convert to Jehovah or learn Chinese. Yay, now I'm in 2 cults, a religious one and crypto. Yay.
Yay. Well, you are now the Jehovah's Witness, man. Thanks so much for the 333. The Jesus, man. Okay. Getting all lit up in here. Alright. 2 sips in, and I'm going crazy, man. Thanks, man. Whew. What's even happening right now in chat? Wow. Dow Jones Industrial. People want to see it. Okay. Was this the weird Russian rave music? Can't remember if this is that song. What's going on? Bounced off the bottom trend line. What trend line is that, Ray? Dude, it's like a trend we were in for so long. Go to the weekly, I guess. Have to so you can see it. Alright, the lowest low of the global financial crisis, March 2nd, 2009. As you can see, we eventually, the inauguration rally, we ran, right? We ran, and finally, it all came to an end. We broke out of this channel. You can clearly see it. Very well respected channel. We're out of it, bouncing off that old, crazy, critical, was a resistance, now it's a support. Alright, we didn't technically bearish engulf. We're so close to bearishly engulfing. I mean, that's almost close enough to being an engulfing candle. But yeah, right now on the weekly, we just started. We're back testing an old resistance. It's now support. Alright. I know someone's asking probably about the death cross. Yeah, we probably just got one. Nope, not yet. No death cross yet, but look at, I'm telling you, your 20-day moving average just bearishly crossed over your 200. Your 50 will soon be bearishly crossing over, okay? You keep this price action up, made a mistake, that will probably be happening. Okay, lag indicator, but bullish market. Very bullish market, all right? Well, I don't know, I mean, you fell out of the trend you've been in since 2016, February 2016, since Trump got inaugurated. That's when this rally began. You're out. For reals. Okay. Jammed to the water cooler, Billy, man. Krang, unfortunately, I live in Alabama, and ABC, that's like alcohol beverage. I think it's Alabama Beverage Company or something. Commission. They're insane. Like, there's like things illegal here, alcohol-wise. Like, people, there's a lot of breweries that like you can't even legally sell here. I think it's because they take so much of a cut, a lot of people will not even sell their beer. Export it to Alabama. Alright. So good luck with anything like that. Cross-state alcohol stuff. It's like we're in the freaking 20s and 30s, man. Whatever. Okay. It's loud, sorry. Not a very good song either. It's better. 618. Yeah, obviously, hey, look, this fib didn't work out, did it? Yeah, that's why you wait. Well, went a little bit lower, right? But hey, look, you fell below the 200 moving average, right? 200-day moving average. Excuse me, man. Excuse me. This seems like it fell below. But where are you fibbing? Are you fibbing from back here, man? Okay, I got you, man. From the very beginning, I guess that makes sense. I guess you could do it like that for sure. We bounced, but dude, below the 200 MA. Remember we were talking about MK, man? 31.36. We expected to come down here, didn't we? Last time we looked at this before. We still could be approaching that 31.36. I think that's still your area. But the real support, I believe, is 2367. The 786 seems like your best bet. But yeah, man, yeah, I get it. I get what you're doing. Low to high, just candle close to candle close. You're right at it. Okay, so I don't know, man, because normally when you hit this 200 MA, you need to run. We hit the 200 MA and crap rally and broke down. Now we're below the 200-day moving average. That's really bearish. That's bad. Okay, you see that time and time again with reversals. Okay, a lot of emotion. Monkey S 618 200 MA. Boom. Then it's just like can't muster the macro, can't get it together. Carvana is not going to do well. I'm sorry, Carvana will not do well in a macro that is terrible. Clearly, you can see once the macro sold off. So did Carvana. Carvana actually decided to dump a month early. Okay, it's like, hey, we're gonna get ahead of this thing, and we're gonna be scrubs before the major indices, right? Because we know the major indices didn't start dumping till like early October 1st or 5th or something, right? So, yeah, man. What else? It's just I don't know, man. Like, you're on the way down. You're on the way down, trying to catch a bottom. Meh. Again, like, I get it. I think we were talking about it before, the bullish divergence stuff. You're still building negative momentum, right? You're still doing it. It's like you're not rounding out at all. The divergence might be there. You could say that, but what happens if tomorrow we keep selling off, right? Or the next day, or the next day after that, and we just keep selling, and you keep making larger levels of negative momentum, lower levels of relative strength. Eventually, the divergence, what I'm talking about is like this could just get completely invalidated. Keep selling off, and then we make lower, this bearish convergence, right? So, I don't know, man. I get Carvana, but it's just 31.36. After 31.36, you got the 23.67 area. It's 78.6% retrace. 24.92. That's it. Oh yeah.
Mitch Raylev TA. The crypto Kai of the RSI live from the Nutella Studios in Greenbow, Alabama. This beatdown goes on won't be long until we are switching to glide.
What was that last part? This beatdown goes on won't be long until we are switching to glide. What beatdown? Talking about, oh yeah, man, we gotta get on down Greenbow, Alabama, Nutella Studios. If you want the best Nutella, come on down to Nutella Studios. We'll have a Nutella giveaway at the end of the year. All right. Good God, man. Okay, David Diamond, thanks for the 589. I know you, man. I know you. Hey, we just, believe it or not, David, we just got pavement. Yes, asphalt installed on our streets. No longer dirt roads. So give a big shout out to the Greenbow municipalities. Okay, we're in progress, but we progress. Stupid, man. Thanks, dude. Sweet. Jeez, man. Jeez. He's eating us. Me and both she. I don't know if that's words, man. Those are words, man, but I don't know if they're proper words. Or words that are properly placed in a sentence. I don't know, man. We don't have the technology these days. We just got, asphalt roads. So, Frangelica and Tella, Greg Martin. Dude, Greg, exactly, man. You read my mind. Are you me? Oh, Elon took back the going private at 420. Of course he did. Of course he did. I took it back. There are no take-backs. There will be a revolt at 420. Or maybe not, because everyone will just be high. Everyone's going to be like, oh, it's so funny, man. Tesla hit 420 today. Let's get high. Like, you can't tell me that's not going to happen around the country, around the world, whatever. People will be like, literally the same thing. I'm going to be so funny, man. Let's get high to 420 Tesla, man. Is that a joint, man? Yeah, I guess. I guess it is, right? What Kira Pateau is this? There's no such thing as a Kira Pateau. Kirkland Myers, okay, man? Oh, crypto. Sorry, man. What crypto? This is not a crypto. It's Carvana. It's a scrubby car they'll deliver a car to your house to test drive, and then you can buy it. But if you buy it, it's going to be extremely expensive. You're getting no real deals. It's a publicly traded company. What a joke. But there's nothing wrong with technically trading this, okay? Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't really like the model. I get the convenience. It's just you're paying stupid amount of premium for a car that you could go down to a local dealership and probably get a few $1,000s off, right? Find a better deal. Whew. Ultra bearish, man. This is a trading view. Roberto Santiago. There we go. Kang looking got you, dude. Yeah, Billy, man. Yeah. Tax money doing good. Crypto update. Exactly, man. Mr. Canatomo. We just debated Mr. Canatomo, man. He just got capped. Get wrecked, dude. No, we don't really have dirt roads, man. Oh my god. This is why we can't have nice things. Yes, we still have dirt roads in Greenville, Alabama. Good god. He's a take-backer. His fake girlfriend, Claire. Did you steal her, man? She's spilling tea. Yay. Oh my god, man. You'll be getting high to Tesla hitting 420, can a kid? Well, there you go, man. There you go. I think you and many others will. It will probably be a new national holiday. The day Tesla first hit 420, now go down in history. It'll be the second 420 of the year. How hilarious would it be if we hit 420 on 420? Oh my god. I think everyone in the world would be screwed because everyone would get high, and then everyone else would just get secondhand marijuana smokes. Okay. It could be pandemonium. Anyway. You hate Tesla? Who knew, man? Why do you hate Tesla? What did they do to you, man? So Stone, man. I'm not a smart man, Mr. Canatomo. You got them dirt roads up in North Carolina too, man. Oh my god, man. We got them everywhere. Okay. Holy crap. Well, we definitely missed your local on the 8s, but it is an 8, so. That was weird. How's it been an hour and 40 minutes? I was a little late, like 5 minutes late, not really much. Not me high in life. You're not going to have an option, Billy, man. That's what I'm talking about. No one's going to have an option. Okay, everyone will, like, it won't be our choice. We're screwed. It's going to be a horror movie, a drama. Billy, man. Sorry, dude. You folks in Oklahoma, us folks in Alabama, we're all screwed. Thanks, Elon. Okay, man, whole bunch of action, whole lot of action going on Bitcoin right now, the downsloping channel after the huge impulse is down. Half your value has been lost in about a month. But hey, we're retracing. We bounced off that 3240 area. Good for us. Measure move of the falling wedge. Y'all remember, we remember. But now just upsloping consolidation could be a bear pull, bear flag. I think in this situation, you could probably, if we were to break down, it could make sense. You see this right here? It's a little miniature swing out. Where do you notice that? Where is it really? So this could be the bear pull, bear flag. Okay, none of this. It's all up and down, crap everywhere, chop, highs and lows. But you can really see the impulse down. The meat of it started on November 6th around 3,800. So 478. Crap, man. If we were to break down again, okay? If we did, hey man, that'd put us around that 3,000 area, right? The last line of defense. The last line of defense, okay? That's it, dude. Conservative target. I mean, $481 move. That's pretty conservative. Don't be freaking out. It's always good being conservative. If you can be. right? Better than being completely loose on some kind of crazy thought process thinking this is the high of the bear pole. It's really here. Okay. You'll stick to LSD or angel dust. All right, Billy, man. All right, best of luck, dude. The Hex Angels are going to get you, dude. So, Princess Riley, welcome. Good to see you. Prodigatara says, let's be real, Canna Kid. You were going to get high anyways. Wonderful, dude. Wonderful. Call it the Great Wall of China? Or what? I missed something? Fun with Fibonacci, episode 247. TA with me, Mitch Ray, on a Monday night. I don't hate Mondays. Just trying to help y'all get through it. Alright. I've had a bad one. But it's almost over. Alright, it's almost over. Oh yeah, Stone Man? Was Oscop saying some good things, man? Good, dude. Love that guy. Okay. He's my boy, dude. He's my boy. He's joined the collared shirt club, okay? He's not going to be influenced by those hooligans. There's other hooligans out there, right? Good. You're high AF right now, Zitzer. So I thought you said you were drunk, man. Which one are you? Are you a turnt? Turnt is an Urban Dictionary terminology. It just means you're drunk and high at the same time. For we have some older viewers, that's just a term. It's a slang, a millennial slang. Turnt. Remember that. Put it in your vocab. All right. Next time you see a young person, just ask them if they're getting turnt this weekend, and see if you get a reaction out of them. Oh my God, man, it's ridiculous. I swear I get like half a beer in, and it just turns on, man. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess we can look at Activision. Sure, man. Was it stock night? Money Monday, things that actually make money versus the cryptos that don't make money. All right, don't say that, man. Don't say that. They make money. You just don't understand how they make money. And no one else does, and they don't either. Okay. So, well, in order to make money, you got to use the crypto. Okay. Well, that's terrible. That's not a good way to self-preserve your coin. Activision Blizzard, man, just been murdered. Okay, it broke channels, it broke, dude, all kinds of Diablo, the Rising Wedge, the Bearish Divergence, everywhere, dude. It was everywhere up here. All right, you had warnings, warnings, and warnings. We got our orange lines here. These are just different legs of accumulation. Broke this one, the February 2016 to December 2016. This 1 year. Anchor point 1 and 2 broke that like nothing. Remember, these legs, they do not hold very well at all. All right, and you got anchor point 1, January 2015. Anchor point 2 was at February 2016. You're right at it. You fell below. You're trying to hold on somehow, some way. 47.88, dude. We were at 85, 84.50 all-time highs, right? So here we are. I don't know. Gap down. Earnings disgusting. Low on price. Low on price. You have positive momentum. I mean, yeah, you're showing some RSI. No, this is the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily. You have 4 hour bullish divergence, but a daily here is going to make. I need to see it daily. Okay. You're getting RSI bullish divergence on daily. Low. lower low, higher low is a relative strength. But that's about all you got Fibonacci wise from the beginning, from the October 2014 to all-time highs in October of this year. Wow, 4-year long uptrend. You have retraced 55% of the way, just about. 62% retrace, around $43.27. A gap fill would put you, oh my god, that would suck so bad, $40.76. If you think this thing can't keep selling off, it can. It truly can, especially if the macro sucks, okay, man? So just be wary and understand you're trying to catch a falling knife right now, and you're in between the 50% and 618. You're in between the retrace zone, right? So it can pop at any time. Just a little bit of bullish divergence, no patterns really. I mean, maybe try to do it like this. Or maybe a little wedge or something. Whatever. We're grasping here. Maybe a little wedge, not very strong pattern though. Okay, so maybe a little wedge with, you have down sloping price contraction. That's real. With RSI bullish evidence, that's about it. Okay, so could break the upside, but we could still run down and fill a gap at $40.70. Okay, that's it. Cool, man. The term turned and turned up was created by Bay Area rapper E40. Thanks so much, King Logan, adding on to our, we'll just call it the generational bridge. That's what our stream is. The generational bridge. It's illegal to get turned down in Australia. Well, sorry to hear about that, man. You drink your daily gallon of milk. Have I? Yeah. First thing I did, man, was drink a gallon of milk, Billy, man. You know that, okay? I thought this was a family show. So, Mr. Schaffer, man. Hey, Mr. Schaffer, man, hopefully you got to check out the beginning of the show. I mean, you'll get it in the Patreon, but you might want to rewind if you missed the beginning. God, man. This can't tell me. I don't know what that is, dude, okay? That's Japan. Okay, that's an actual... Wow, you can actually emote countries now. Get wrecked, dude. How's XRP doing? I guess we can go to it, whatever. Whole bunch of meh. We got a critical resistance point. We have an alert set up if we are to break it for real. You can clearly just see, man, impulse down, just upsloping consolidation like Bitcoin, and here it is, the downsloping resistance. You're right at it. Okay. If this was the swing high to swing low, we have only retraced. We actually have retraced 38% of the way with a couple wicks, right? That's it. So right now we're failing and struggling to break above the 236. So I don't know, man. We could be done here. Okay, you've hit it. People maybe went short there. I don't know, but you're below the 50 MA still. We know our equilibrium zone. We'll have another education segment on simple moving averages and trend stuff. But I think Drizzt covered it pretty well in the Patreon once. But we'll do it live. We'll do it live for everyone. And then we'll just clip it again for patrons, so it gets bogged down in their minds, right? Because practice requires. It goes hand in hand with repetition. Okay, you gotta have repetition. So every time I come in and talk about the common retrace zone, man, every time people can roll their eyes all they want, but I'm sorry, you're gonna deal with it because you're gonna learn it. You're gonna know it. All right, in this chat. How do people not know slang terms? It's language. It's Kangs. Makes me feel good. They might be a robot. I'm just can't tell them. One must consult the past to confront the future. Yes, it's true. What's up, Tao, man? I've been alright, man. Hope you've been doing well. Okay. Tamagotchi Bros? Yeah, man. They rival the Mario Bros. Remember the Tamagotchi Bros? Remember we talked about this one time in stream in the history of the show? If you had a Tamagotchi and you did a kind of crappy job of raising the Tamagotchi, it would grow up. It wouldn't die. But it would turn into a large poop. A large poop Tamagotchi. Does anyone remember that? I got those sometimes. You gotta be really good with your Tamagotchi for it to not be a grown-up poop Tamagotchi. Just saying. Sure thing, Michelangelo. Thanks for tuning in on Twitch. Let's go back. Well, I mean, we got 163 people watching, 129 likes. I guess what I did was not worthy of likes from everybody. So, that sucks, man. I don't even know, like, what do you even do? What do you even do for likes, you know? Like, what is it that invokes someone's emotions to be like, I want to like this stream, other than I just want to watch this stream and not like it, right? I don't know, man. Hula Crypto, that's a pretty good idea, man. Let's see here. Since we're not in a hurry, I mean, I'm gonna do something real quick. Hopefully, Willow Critter Man, let me know that works. That link works, okay? Thanks. Nice, Crypto Cracker. You joined the Discord, man. Welcome, man. Welcome. Will be good. I don't know, man. Sometimes, I guess. Some people go to great lengths. And yeah, I'm not throwing myself into a pool filled with milk. That would be sacrilege. The Church of Peter North, of course. Fruity Pebbles. Do people actually jump in a pool full of milk with Fruity Pebbles on YouTube? Is that true, man? Holy crap. Things will be good. Oh, my bad, dude. My bad, dude. Let's see. I'll hook you up, dude. Give me a sec. Why does it not respond? It's so weird. Here we go. Nameplate. I'm a bad dude. That's it, dude. Right, there you go, man. There you go. That should work. Yep, there it is. Kanks. Maybe I need to tell y'all Bitcoin's going to 100,000. Go to 100,000. Oh my god. How are holograms real? Star Wars is not real. He is real. Don't say that, Miss Kent. Don't say that. Thanks, Eric Griffin, man. Yeah, it could, MK, man. It could. Dude, there's a ticker for almost everything. Sakoshi, man. Look, dude, there's a literal ticker that is poo. Okay? Poo. Here's poo. Of course it's the Germans. I'm sorry. I have a little bit of German in me. German's dry, right? Very dry. It's not funny. What is so funny about this, man? So currently, we're just taking a look at Poo. It's actually doing extremely well. Holy crap. Poo coin. Poo on the run. Let's go the weekly on Poo. The weekly Poo. Crazy run. It's like straight up, man. Holy crap. What happened on Poo, man? Hey, bearish divergence on the RSI. Be careful. Let's see, man. Let's see what's going on there, Fibonacci. How far have we retraced? Is it a 50% retrace, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on. That's off. 50% retrace. Or is it a 61.8% retrace? It looks like between the 50 and 62%. It's a 62% retrace. Oh my god. You can't tell me this isn't real. You can't tell me, man. Look what we hit before we broke down. We hit the 61.8%, the golden retrace. And when we hit that golden retrace, we showed forms of bearish divergence and we began to sell off. Still holding above that 20-week moving average, though. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy world we live in. Poo coin. Even Poo itself, Poo, the German asset, is respecting the TA. All right. They still sell Tamagotchis over at Office Depot. We should all get Tamagotchis together, chat. What's up, QAnon research team? You would buy stock in this channel. There is TA with Mitch Raycoin. Someone created a crypto coin on the Waves platform. Believe it or not, would be good. So over there, you can buy it anytime you want, man. Fruity Pebbles and tapioca pudding. Oh my god, what are y'all talking about? Do I like Imagine Dragons? They're alright, man. Kool-Aid Kings. I like that one song they kind of recently came out with. It was like, I don't know, really good, I guess, right? Any thoughts? No, not really. Haven't done my studying on the crypto bill going before Congress this week. You got any elaboration on what it's going to be about, man? $2012 swing low for its retrace. Well, we could use multiple swing lows to get some confluence, couldn't we? Doing confluence with your fibs is kind of like using the 25, 75, 50% trend lines of our equidistant channel, right? It's the good way to check your math. Actual Beanie Babies going for $5 down in Australia. Hey, it's a little pricey. Someone stole your Tamagotchi. Thug Life shot. Holy crap, man. Bitcoin will reach 100,000 before longer than you may think. What? Before longer than I may think. So we take out before. I don't understand. I guess it will be not longer. Can we just say, I don't know. Yeah, you're right, Zed Zerf, man. It will not take too long to hit 100,000 is what you're saying. Excuse me. Hold on. Yeah, we fibbed Poo, man. We fibbed it, man. Oh my god. Oh, you want the VIX? Yeah, we'll look at Roku too. Hold on. Here's your VIX. Kind of reminds you of Tether, doesn't it? It's kind of like whatever, man. Volatility's been elevated somewhat, right? Is it a cup and handle? I wouldn't be using the VIX and traditional technical analysis maybe for the VIX, man. It's kind of like a day trader's tool. When the market starts getting really nuts, man, it's a good way to hedge, right? So here you are, impulse up, sideways, slightly down sloping. I mean, if we're gonna play it, I guess we can. Whatever, man. Yeah, whatever, dude. Does that help? Trip dating, man, that's it. There's not much to this, okay? Yeah, volatility spikes. People use it as safe havens during the day, and then they sell it towards the end. And it normally always stays kind of range bound. Right, sure, you're gonna get some days that are nuts, you know. Of course. Largest spike of volatility in the history of the stock market right here. The XIV, which inverses volatility, got liquidated. Dropped 80% in a day. It was liquidated. That was according to the prospectus, saying if we ever had an 80% loss in a day, it would be liquidated. Everyone would get back partial parts of their shares of the XIV. Hedge funds got wrecked. Okay. Yeah, Mitch can't tell me. I'm so far behind on chat. I'm actually looking at HOC chat. Yep. Get wrecked, dude. From the poo high to poo low. Greg Morgan, man. Good time to short poo. Yeah, part of what's ours. Very real possibility, man. It's not a coin, it's a stock. Julia. It's a stock. Ow. The only chart where you don't like the runs, Greg. Oh my god, man. What have I done? I opened the toilet seat. Pandora's toilet seat box or something. Why does that sleep well, man? Have it going. My nose keep itching, man. Billy, man, pretty much. And behind, holy crap. This level sent 15 minutes ago, and you caught it with chat. Get wrecked, dude. Congress, Graham saying Congress bill is related to manipulation protection. Title: to promote fair and transparent virtual currency markets by examining the potential for price manipulation. Hey, man, if you can regulate that, go ahead. How you gonna regulate something that's global and 24/7? It sounds like good idealistically, of course, but how you gonna enforce it when people are doing it in places around the world where they can't get, where you can't enforce, right? That's what I don't know. Long sideways fib channel? Nah. I guess. I don't know, dude. It's like whatever, dude. It's just volatility, man. It's just a day trader tool. People use the VIX for day trading. Well, yeah, MK, I mean, going long for real, long is asking to lose stupid amounts of value, and it might take time. I'm sure you can get some 5, 10, 15% gains in the future. Whatever happens, but eventually when the rug gets pulled on this market, it will be disgusting, and it will take like a year or two for us to find the bottom, all right? Sinora Singh, man, thanks. Really happy to hear you enjoying the music, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, MK. It's been rough, man. There's a lot of volatility sideways, a lot of sideways action, man. But we're getting to a point now. We got that rule of three coming in, the bottoms and tops, the range bound stuff. It'll be breaking the upside downside soon. So just go all in on Tesla, man. Anyway, I just kind of feel like crap. Alright. Been a rough day. Yeah, Roku made a lower high. It sold off. It's back down to those, you know, whatever. Here's your Roku, man. A bullish divergence, but you popped. You popped, and you were so pathetic and weak. You hit that 20-day moving average and dumped. Right, you're back where you started. Man, crazy to believe that. Crazy to believe we're not even at 52-week lows, dude. This year, man, this run up happened, and just as fast as it ran up, it sold off, right? And it could continue selling off, but you are at some good supports here. But look, dude, you're outside of that upsloping historical trend, man. That's really, really bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's terrible. Very bad. You know, this is nice, man. Okay. Well, guess it's that time for me. The demand dries up. I'll go back to Bitcoin and then I'll just head out. I hate how this market has just completely destroyed the mentality of an entire community of people. It sucks, man. It's crappy. But here we are. We got 2 hours left, just about, trying to bullishly engulf right here on Bitcoin. We'll see what happens. You're below the 50, the 20 MA. Don't even talk about the 200. 200's a 46.57, man. Far away. Bearish. So you're just doing bearish things, man. If we were to break down again, we'd expect 3,000 or so, right?
With all of this talk of poo, today I swallowed 2 strings and they came out tied together. I shit you not.
Oh my. Oh, it feels so good! Did it feel good, man? Hey, Rob in, or Rob in, man. Thanks for the 690, man. Much love. All right. I don't know. I could get off or get another beer. I don't know what I should do. Okay. I don't really want to get off chat or off stream. It's just, you know, you kind of feel it. Okay. Sometimes you go on a streak of just like chat. There's so much chat. There's so much engagement. There's so much going on that you could go on for hours and hours and hours. And then it's like late December, man. December has been like, okay, you know, like, it's just not been, something's changed, and I know it has to do with this price action, man. The 50% drop has been terrible for sentiment, for the public, for everything, for chat. The What Boys won, thanks for the sub on YouTube, Jisman, thanks, dude. All right. So I guess we're just all grinding out the month of December together. You know, looking for a bottom. Don't know if we're gonna find it. We probably are close to one, at least for the temporary. Yeah. Worst case scenario, we see 3,000, and then maybe we would see a bounce. See a nice real retrace, right? So. The SQ's totally inversed. Apple minute by minute today. Well, you know, Apple's a large holding. of the Qs, right? So like one of the largest. Hey, Brendan Paul, man, thanks for the sub on YouTube and Jizz, man. Welcome in to the community. If you have any questions about technical analysis, hit us in the chat or join our Discord. Seriously, thank you. There's always a demand for me, not necessarily, okay. But Rube in, man, wonderful, wonderful jest or quip. Jest or quip. You can use that in lieu of joke. Can I get off on stream? Nicholas, we're about no, that's breaking terms of service. I could get myself banned, but only maybe. Only maybe banned. Kappa, of course. What just happened, man? Dude. Sometimes that happens, man. It'll just literally freak out. It's like I'm flipping a channel. Alright. Oh, you kind of feel it when you want to get off. Everybody, yeah, man, yeah. If I hang out, Julia, y'all gotta talk. I mean, I gotta get, you know, it's like, I can just randomly scan through a bunch of charts. I get S coins. But then it's like, I'm still, like, just looking at charts, right? How far could I see XRP? I really would not like to see it go any lower, but dude, we're only about, like, 5-6 cents off the 52-week lows on Ripple at this point, man. You should ask the question, how much lower do I see XRP going? How much lower do you see Bitcoin going? I think we have worst case scenario, one more leg down. Sure, we could run up, whatever, crap around eventually, but we could break down and then give ourselves some more daily bullish divergence. And then, you know, from there, we could pop to the upside after hitting that 3,000 level, okay? So that means if Bitcoin dumped here, XRP is probably going down to 25 cents or 28 cents. It seems like 25 to 26 cents if Bitcoin was at 3,000. That's where we could expect probably Ripple to go, 25 cents or 26. I'm not sure how it's listed, Crypto. That's a good question, man. Very, very good question. We need a Twitterish channel. Twitterish channel. Yeah, pretty much Virgus. Man, it's like the ones that don't make money. Those are the ones that are gonna die and suffer the worst. Right, a whole Wyckoff thing is, when you're looking for a chart or an asset, you want to find the ones, if you're looking for long positions, that outperform the overall macro, right, the market. Or if you're looking to short something, you want to find an asset or a chart that underperforms the macro or the major indices or Bitcoin, right? Ethereum's a perfect example of a Wyckoff golden short, okay? Because it is definitely underperforming Bitcoin. What's up, Tank Tutorials? Live streaming me, it's alright, man. Could be better. And don't think I'm being negative, because something literally happened in my life today, okay? So, bad. Decreasing volume. Oh yeah, man. Look, higher high, lower levels of volume. Always bad. Always bearish. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Always bearish. Brendan Paul, man, welcome, dude. Sorry, dude. I'm like winding down. I've been live for over 2 hours now, or whatever now. Yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes I've been live. So normally at this point I've been winding down. If you want to see some insanely nice stuff, Brendan, rewind to the beginning of the stream. I think you'll enjoy it thoroughly. Maybe. Or looked into property. I'm on property. On property, man. But no, not so much beyond my residence, my house. Yeah, we know this Patreon thing, crypto update. I'll be doing that again either this Thursday or next Thursday for sure. What's up, what happened? Senior Singman, nice. Kappa. Oh, you want FTA? Of course it can. Nicholas Rivard, of course, man. Anything on chart, man. Emotionalism, buys, sells, demand, accumulation, distribution, all relevant. Okay. Speaking of, look, you're talking about real estate. REIT. Here it is. Here's your real estate on a chart, man. Here it is. Accumulation. Accumulation. Here you are. Since March 2nd, 2009, the recovery of real estate. Whew, scary stuff. We're popping back in to the channel, then back testing. When we broke out, we had to back test to make sure this was for real. Continuing up, we were very close. We were at all-time highs, pretty much. Okay. We were at all-time highs at the beginning of this month. We've since sold off, but still very close to all-time highs. All right, so yeah, man. Somehow randomly get 13 dislikes. What a bunch of, like, dude, whatever, man. Dude, I know it is, man. It's some psycho, dude. Okay, we got some psychos. Okay, out there. All right. One psycho with a bunch of accounts. Got it. No Kool-Aid Kings. I don't know. No. So you already did, Brenda, man? Excellent, man. Excellent, man. I think so, Zed, man. Much love, prioritars, man. Have a good one, dude. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Singh, yes. It is, okay. It is. Alright, yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, that's a good idea. Alright, I'll, Yep, we got a stalker. It's true. We do. But it's okay. It's flattering, I guess. Whatever, man. Okay, I'll, be back tomorrow. Thanks so much, everyone. So until next time, respect the tea day.